Hey guys, Amazing Blue Guy here. Today we're going to learn how to make a palm tree. It's going to be awesome like always. Stay tuned right after this. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and set up our stand. You can use any stand for this. I'm using the famous knot stand, K-N-O-T from IKEA. And when you buy the knot stand, what's nice is this is for the lamp. This is the lamp part that comes in the box. You can flip it over and put it right on top of your stand. And it makes it a little nicer. So I want to go ahead and do that to start off, and then we're going to use some 11-inch round balloons to get started. Alright, so I have 11-inch round balloons. The first quad you're going to make is going to be made out of 11-inch balloons blown up to 9.5 inches, 9 to 9.5 inches, okay? You're going to blow them up, tie them together, and then take another set, tie them together, marry them to make your first quad. Okay? Once you do that, we're going to go ahead and attach it to the pole by sticking it right through the first two through the pole, and then rotating this balloon and this balloon. Push that down. Okay. We're going to follow that by a quad made the same way as you did the first one. This is going to be about 7.5 inches. And then you're going to follow that by a 5.5 inch quad, okay? So you make your quads and just attach it right to the pole. Make sure that your top quad always nestles in between the two below. Do that again with the smaller set of balloons. And you have something that looks like that. Okay, so once we have our top quad, our last quad put on, we're going to blow up. These are Mocha Brown 350 balloons from Qualitex. We blow them up and we leave about 2 fingers on the end. Okay? We take 2 of them and we tie them together. And then we just put them right under the top quad and pull them up. Okay? And then you're going to do the same thing with another set of 350s. Tie them together, same length. Put them on the other side. Okay, then what I like to do is just wrap one around and then tie it to the pole. Okay, once you have the one, I like to go ahead and just follow it with another second one and just follow it and trace it out and wrap it around. And then tie that one to the pole as well. Then take your third balloon and then just follow that one around as well. Okay? And then your last one, you find out where your space is. You look where your space is, and you follow that one around. Untie that one to the pole as well. If you have any excess, you can just take that little bit of excess off and tie that to the other balloons. Alright, once you have all your 4 wound up and tied to the pole, we're going to go ahead and do that one more time, but you're only going to have a little bit of length up here. Let me move up the camera. Okay, we're going to start here. So now you have everything tied to the pole, and then we're going to go blow up a set of 2 Mocha Brown 350s. Leaving about 2 finger lengths on the end. Okay? Let's tie that one up. Okay, you take your 2 350 Mocha Brown balloons, and you go ahead and you make sure you get your halfway mark. The way you do that is you bend it in half. Find where that halfway mark is, and then twist it. And do that the same for the other balloon. See? Alright, we're going to put them together and twist. And then we're going to wrap this part right around the pole. Just like you would do a quad. You stick it on and then rotate the 2 balloons. And then, the same way we did this, we're going to, the bottom part, we're going to do the top part. We take one, And just wrap it around and tie it to the top. And then do that with your second one. Your third one. And then your fourth one. Okay, once you have all these wrapped around your pole, you're going to go ahead and take a 260 mocha round balloon, blow it up about halfway. We're going to wrap it around the gap here, and then where this meets, we're just going to twist here, measure it, we twist, and then I'm going to tie that nozzle to where that twist is. Scissor, or you rip your balloon, pop off the end. Okay, just do some adjustments here. Okay. Once we have this, we have our base for our palm tree. Now we're going to add some coconuts and some leaves. Okay, so we're going to take some, these are 11-inch balloons blown up to about 5 inches. They give it a more round coconut look. If you just use the regular 5-inch balloons, they're going to start getting pear-shaped. So get your 11-inch round balloons. This is, I believe, a citron yellow, but you could use any yellow, orange type of color. We're going to make a duplet, and then we go ahead and add it, put it together, and you add it right to the top. Okay, and the way you do that is you put it to the top, push down, just like you're going to put any other quad on the column. You just got to make sure you push down and keep your hand in the middle so it stays on there. I'm going to rotate those two around and make sure it catches. And then you have your quad there, okay? Now, we're going to take some palm tree leaves, all right? These are basically a foil balloon crescent. All right, so we're going to take 2 palm tree balloons, all right? And right where you fill them up, we're going to take them and tie them together using a 260, okay? This is a scrap that I have here. So let's go ahead and just tie on one end here. You see that? You tie that one, and then we're going to tie it to the other end here. Alright, now you have both ends here, and we're just going to go ahead and push that right down the top of our quad. And then we're going to pull and keep wrapping around the quad until it gets tight. So I'm going to go this way with my balloon here. I don't know if you can see that. Alright. Alright, now I'm going to do that same thing for the other side. Once you have your first set on, you're going to go ahead and do the same thing with the other set. We're going to come right over the top, pull it down, twist it, come back up, and then straighten out your palm tree. It takes a little bit of finagling. And you have to make sure, just make sure that your foil balloons are going in between your coconuts. Like so. And there you have it. So after you place your palm trees in between the top quad, just make sure that these foil balloons are on the top in between your coconuts, okay? If you're too low or too high, you're either going to have a palm tree that's up or it looks like it's sagging. So just make sure you straighten that out right. And that's it. If they're too saggy, you might have to wrap the palm tree around a little bit more to tighten it up. But there you go. I'm going to give you a nice picture. Thanks for watching my videos. I hope you like this one. If you have any comments, if you want to see more like this, let me know, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.